Jay-Z's secret son, Rymir Satterthwaite, has filed a federal lawsuit against him. And now Beyoncé is reportedly threatening to leave. Over the years, Jay-Z has cheated on Beyoncé multiple times, and it seems she's finally reached her breaking point.
I predict a Beyoncé and Jay-Z divorce announcement in 2025. It's officially gone too far. It's too much. The allegations are terrible.
Rymir has been claiming since 2015 that Jay-Z is his father. According to him, Jay-Z was involved with his mother, Wanda, back when she was only 15. Allegedly, Jay-Z and Wanda hooked up in 1992. Even though they used protection, it failed, and Wanda became pregnant. She tried to contact Jay-Z after finding out, but he never returned her calls. When Rymir was 8, Wanda finally told him the truth. Since 2015, Rymir has been trying to reach Jay-Z. At one point, Jay-Z's team even agreed to a paternity test, but once they realized Wanda had been a minor at the time, they reportedly backed out.
Do you believe wholeheartedly that Jay's your father?
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like, it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like, it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take, if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. I could take me being embarrassed. Like, just can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like, you know, it's not fair. I was 7. My mom had to sit down with me. I guess she thought I was old enough to know now, and she been saying Sean Carter, that's what she was calling him at first before she was calling him Jay-Z, and I really didn't know who that was because I was young and, you know, had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really just was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know. And she continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even until I was grown. He never tried to contact me in any type of way, and that's all I'm asking is, like, cause I honestly really want the case to be over with. Like, I've been going through, just like I said, a lot, and as I said, I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not trying to do this to make somebody seem like a bad person, a bad father. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that.
Jay-Z has been avoiding these claims for years. He could settle the debate by taking a paternity test, but he's done everything he can to avoid it. He knows that if Beyoncé finds out he has an illegitimate son with another woman, she might leave him. Jay-Z has a history of being involved with minors, but so far, he has managed to get away with it.
Wait, Beyond, I feel like, you know, right now I feel like I got a bigger fight. You know, this is part of my life, so I won't stop fighting for, you know, the paternity or anything else. You know, whatever I put my mind to, I fully go and I chase, like, I wouldn't say it's a dream, but I get my job done. And, you know, as long as I got the truth and respect at the end of the day, you know, I'm not asking for respect from, you know, anyone, but as long as you guys, I can go in the courtroom and get a fair due process to get the truth and, you know, get treated like everyone else, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm not asking for much. You know, I'm really not asking for much. I'm just asking them guys to do their job, and what's so hard about that?
And would you still want Jay-Z to take a paternity test?
I mean, I would, but that would have to be his choice. You know, I can't force anyone to take a paternity test. I'm going to still live my life, take care of my family, and do everything I got to do for myself and, you know, for my family, and just continue to help others in the world like I've been doing as far as kids and my community. You know, it's I say it's a bigger picture than just a paternity test. You know, I would love to find out who my father is, but at the end of the day, you know, I am getting support from others around the world, and they've been very helpful, the fan base and everyone.
Rymir is now taking the case to the Supreme Court, and this could be the final blow for Jay-Z. Beyoncé can't risk Jay-Z hurting her brand any further. If things get serious, their marriage could end as soon as the paternity test results are revealed. Jay-Z claims that Rymir is harassing him, but Rymir reportedly has some strong evidence to support his claims.
I just want to know the truth, and if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work every day. I also have my own kids to take care of, so it's like, it's been a journey for me, and it's just like, you know, I just got so much on my name right now. I never ask for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I work for everything. Next is I'm just trying to basically make sure no other kids or nobody else in the world has to go through this. Basically, don't feel afraid to go to court and see if a person is your biological parents. You know, so many people are scared, and this is a big thing in the world. A lot of people don't have their fathers because they scared to go out and search for them. And sometimes it only take a little search. You know, go search, and if it's wrong, we're adults, or most of us adults, even for the teenagers, this being a role model for them, showing you can go in the courtroom, and if you're doing everything correctly, you should be able to just get treated as equal as the other person. I've always been a person that I never hate anyone. I don't walk around with hate for a person. So I try to teach my kids that just be the best that you can be. So that's just a motto I go off. I would never hate Jay-Z. You know, it was never that type thing. You know, I respect him for everything he did. And as I said, I've been going through a whole lot through these years because this case, like me, my mom, my godmom, we didn't seen the worst. We didn't have people, you know, slander my name like you want Jay-Z money, and I hear it all. I'm going to fight until I'm not here no more, and it's never going to be against no one. Like, you know, I'm going to continue to fight. It'll take another 10 years, maybe another 50. Maybe I'll take this to the grave with me, but everybody can say I fought this to the end.
Rymir has made it clear that he's not after money or fame. He just wants to know who his father is. For decades, Jay-Z has used lawyers to block Rymir's efforts. Allegedly, there is even evidence showing that Rymir has been stonewalled to prevent Jay-Z from being held accountable. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's legal team claims Rymir's efforts are baseless and part of a long-running harassment campaign, pointing to multiple court dismissals over the years.
I think it's the girl like Tasha K. She got a joint Jay-Z son on there.
Oh, his alleged son?
No. You talk to him personally? That's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah. You know what I think his son? First of all, Jay-Z offered him money. At first he offered him bread, like, and everything, but his aunt, this is like his caretaker didn't like approve of it. She said no. You know, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of shit that was going on. Yeah, the lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but young boy's so thorough though. He just want a dad. He not trying to get no money. He not trying to do none of that. I mean, that's why. So I told him when he called me 2 years ago, I said, listen, I don't want to be the one to tell your story because they're gonna think I'm trying to catch rep off of it. So let me let you tell your story somewhere else first. I mean, then I could talk about it. But he called me like 2 years ago, telling me like, I said, oh, young boy. He's like, I just want a dad. I don't want no money. I'm already 18. I think he was like 20 something at the time. But something happened to him, and I was like, yo, that sounds kind of weird. He said he was coming out from work, going to work, and it was a gun in his car. Like when he opened the door, he seen the gun. He said he went to go like. Call his man like, yo, did you leave a gun in my car? His man's like, no. He said, why you on the phone talking to his man? The cops pull up and lock him up. He said, he's telling the cops, no, that's not my gun. He's like, so he went in the building he was in, and they seen that somebody pulled up and put the guns in his car.
Oh.
And pulled off. I said, bro, I don't know nobody in the hood that got guns to just waste like that to do that. I don't know what. He's like, yeah, you know, so like Jay-Z had a gag order, or guess like trying to get a gag order and trying to. If my thing is, if this not my son, I'll just take a test, get over with.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you dodged it and whatever, to me, I don't know. I think his mom was underage or something when he was born, so I think that's probably.
Oh, everybody will be watching it. Be like, you know, you make all these assumptions. You make it like, oh, I'm crazy, and we running and we chasing.
Like he
I'm not chasing.
Waited until he got married to have kids. Because there's a lot of people that are just super fans, and they just can't see past the glitz and the glam and all of it. Jay-Z had a very past. He was a drug dealer. Ain't no telling what else he got into, you know, that we don't know about. And it is not like out of the ordinary for a drug dealer to hit a few women. Jay-Z waited until he got married before God had kids. Really?
Right. They can't look past it. They so stuck.
They dumb. Like, they just dumb.
But they come to me and be like, hey, yo, you want his money. You chasing him for his money. You want the 15 minutes of fame.
And if you was, that's your motherfucking daddy.
It's jealousy, too.
So, I'm chasing my motherfucking daddy for money, and that's your goddamn daddy. So, the whole facade of him perfect, I'm genius, I'm smarter than everybody, I'm the world's best dad. We still, like I said, we ain't seen the son that he got.
And Jack, you spoke on, you know, the love child, Rymir, Jay-Z's, you know, he's come out and said, like, you know, this is just long-term harassment, man. He's like, this thing just won't go away.
Long-term harassment. You know how disrespectful that is to a man that looks almost identical to you?
Yeah, that's his child. That's very disrespectful. I mean,
to a man chances are, just out of nowhere, random universal selection, this boy who's not related to you has your nose, has your mouth, has your brow line, has your hairline, same straight knobby knees, is like all of this just by accident.
Oschino has spoken to Rymir, and he says that once you meet him, it's clear he really is Jay-Z's son. His physical features reportedly match Jay-Z perfectly, and Jay-Z knows it. Allegedly, Jay-Z is avoiding the truth because he fears admitting to a relationship with an underage minor would destroy his career and family. Despite all this, Jay-Z should still talk to Rymir and be honest. If he weren't hiding something, the paternity test would have been done already.
I don't know, I think his mom was underage or something when he was born, so I think that's probably... Yeah, I think that's probably part of it.
Yeah.
But like I said again, it's not the same as now.
But is his mom still alive?
No, she died. She died.
Huh.
She was 15 when she had him.
Oh. How old was Jay?
Like 20-something, I guess.
Oh.
Like 20, probably early 20, like 24.
We don't know if it's true. This is just...
No, but I'm saying he took the DNA thing with the was ancestry type. I think like somebody popped up on it, like, you know, because he got different kids that's in different places. My thing is this: if I got $1 billion, right, I would want to have a lot of kids. Okay, you my kid. I got so much money. I don't give a f*** if my kid or not.
You get some sperm. You get some sperm.
You get some sperm. If you are my kid, I f*** your mom, and you my kid. Even if I want to be around you, don't want to see you, don't want to. If I want the world to know,
right? But think about the headline.
Think about this though.
That Jay-Z impregnated a 15-year-old.
But Vlad, think about this.
Yo, it would be over.
But you already got
no more Super Bowl.
But you already won.
You already won. But look, Diddy already won, and look where he's at right now.
That she met Jay-Z and had intercourse with him. How old was she?
I would say I think she was about 16, 17, or 16, just turning 16 or 17. I know it was one of them.
And Jay-Z was what age?
I wouldn't happen to know. I think he was in his 20s?
I read 22.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think I read 22, but he was in his 20s.
Yes, I wouldn't happen to know his age, but 22, I'm pretty sure if they put that out there, then that's what his age was.
Right. Yeah. So I just want to point out to our audience that Jay-Z having sex with a minor would make that child rape because she was underage at the time. And then furthermore, the fact that he took her from one state to another state, I imagine would be in a violation of state trafficking laws.
Jay-Z is accusing Rymir of harassing him for money, but this is completely false. Rymir's lawsuit doesn't even mention any financial demands. Rymir is an adult, so Jay-Z isn't obligated to pay him anything. Despite this, Jay-Z continues to claim that Rymir is after money. Since 2015, Rymir has been consistent, even publicly stating he wouldn't accept money in exchange for silence. Rymir said, "I've been denied a fair hearing because of legal mistakes and people working against me. If Jay-Z says I'm not his son, then just take the test. Prove it."
Basically, I just want the world to know I am filing criminal charges against Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, and his lawyers. It's been going on for so long, and I don't know, I haven't really did no interviews with nobody. I've been, a regular family guy, going to work every day, taking care of my family, just on everyday life. I've been just staying to myself and haven't been saying anything, but I just want the world to know I am filing criminal charges, and it's been so much going on with this case that, they will never let get out, or I'm not gonna say they will never let get out, but it's just things that y'all don't know. Y'all probably look at it and be like, I heard a lot of, when I was looking at the comments, I saw the whole lot. This guy crazy, and he probably want 15 minutes of fame, but I just want the world to know I'm coming from my heart, and I'm speaking from my heart. I just want y'all to know that everything is real. I'm telling y'all, it's nothing that I got to hide, or, my mom passed away 2 years ago, and she passed the torch to me. I'm still left with it, and I will continue fighting. I just want that for everybody in the world, not just for me. This is a bigger picture for the kids out there. Whoever you're looking for, your father or your mother, and you fully believe in that, this picture all into it. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. If you fully believe in that, just go for it. Courts and all that. Don't let the courts, because the courts say they there to help you, but trust me, I didn't been through a crazy 10, 11 years that it's been a fight. It's been a fight. And, you know, this not to bash anybody or nothing like that. I know it's never looking for handouts or nothing like that. I'm just want the world to know it's real shit that's going on. Excuse my language. It's real things that's going on out in the world. And y'all really got to open your eyes. Y'all look at people and say, you know, this guy's looking for this and all that, but y'all don't look at it from the other way around. Like, what if this was you?
Rymir says that...
Hey, y'all, it's Rymir Satterthwaite. I'm back again. Just keeping y'all updated on my situation and just keeping the world just, you know, ears open for a lot of things that's going on in the world and a lot of things that's going on still in our court system. I'm just trying to keep the world really aware because this is something that's going on continuously on a daily basis with maybe many different people. So as I said, I was in the major court, me, my mom, my godmom, we've been in court for many years and it's just been crazy. Like as I said before, it's been crazy. We've been going in there. I don't feel like we've been getting our rights really appreciated. So important to deal with because all the fraud on the court, if we just let that, you know, just pass and not say anything about it, they would continue to do anything they want. It's not just with us, it's with people in the world. Like a lot of fraud and a lot of collusion that's just been going on and just been looked over was never supposed to happen. Like, and I would not let that pass. I'm not letting the lawyers get away with that. They will not go in the courtroom of justice and just lie like that and continue to get praised off it, or, you know, use this lie to benefit off all these years. Like, we've been going to court, putting our hard-earned money out there, and we going in there to fight fraud. That's just that's craziness. That's really craziness. And I don't think nobody in the world should have to go through that. You going in there, you paying your hard-earned money. You got these lawyers that just frauding and pit anything they want basically in the courtroom, and the judges is just allowing this to go on. I honestly believe that both of them should be hold it responsible for this, because you guys, this is you guys' job, and if the judge can't see this or overlook it, I can understand a mistake, but just throughout the years, to continue to overlook fraud it's just craziness to me. Like, come on, it's right there in your face. If you can't see that, then I don't know what else we can do to help you guys believe that it's something crazy going on with this case. Honestly, I just want everybody in the world just to keep their eyes open and just watch things that happen, that just like how things unfold, because it's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers.
Jay-Z is accusing...
This scandal could shake Jay-Z's empire to its core. With Rymir taking the fight to the Supreme Court and the truth finally coming to light, nothing will be the same. Beyoncé's patience may have run out, and the world is watching every move. Will Jay-Z finally admit the truth, or will he keep hiding? Subscribe now and stay tuned. This story is far from over.